Hey guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be reviewing the making of Return of the Jedi. It's the first time I've said it the right order. Alright, so this is going to be the third book in the series. The first two obviously are, the first Star Wars movie and Empire Strikes Back. Kind of like, deja vu, because it's a lot of the same. Different movie, but it's same format, same kind of topics. It is a book that is basically about the making of the movie, hence the title. But it's not necessarily the greatest prop reference or costume reference, or if you're into the ships, it's got a little bit of everything. It's about making the movie, so it kind of encompasses all of it, but it is only for Return of the Jedi. And I am covering these. I thought I should cover them because I feel like they are very important books. And J.W. Rinzler, the author, he recently passed away. He did a lot of research, for the community. He was a great author, I think, and just wanted to pay my respects. Anyways. Right off the bat, if you're looking for the short version, should you get this book? If you're a Star Wars fan, I think you should definitely have this book, along with the first two. If you're looking for a prop reference for building blasters or lightsabers, or comlink, or any physical item that was held, or even any of the ships, any of the filming miniatures. This book is probably not what you want. There's other books that cover that type of stuff a little bit better. But this does have a lot of really good information, and it is worth a read, and it is worth a look. A lot of the photos in here in the physical book are pretty small on the page. There is a digital copy that you can pick up if you want to read a digital copy. I don't particularly like like having digital copies to read, but at the same time, though, the digital copy gives you a larger image size, and it also gives you video clips too, which you obviously can't have in a physical book. So there are advantages, there are disadvantages. Anyways, let's get to looking on the inside of this book. I'll do a quick flip through. I'm not going to do every single page. I'll talk about a couple things as I see them. But not every single page is going to be turned, just because it's a thick book. It's decently thick. So let's take a look inside. Okay, here's the front cover. There's the spine, and there's the back cover. The original price was $85 US, 96 Canadian. A lot of these photos are black and white, unfortunately, which I think looks classy, but it isn't necessarily the best for reference photos. Hey, don't text and drive. This is a really cool one. There was a model contest where they were trying to build speeders, and I think somebody built a one similar to this for the prize, and it was pretty neat. Got a little intro. There's a lot of setup stuff, like the other two. The first 50 pages or so is a lot of concept art and stuff. I'm gonna kind of skim through that real fast because. It's not the most useful for prop reference, and that's mainly what I'm concerned with. I got the dune buggies, that's always useful. Poets Emperor. Okay, no, still not filming, we're still storyboarding. Looks like we're starting to build some sets here. So, like like I said, some decent, like, there's some decent costume reference, but like, it's so small. I mean, you know, this is, you know, tiny stuff. That's kind of cool. The set maquette there. Yoda's home with the X-wing there. I love these. I would love to get a panel of those. These painted. Jabba's eyes. Deleted scene there from the sandstorm. Yeah. Some of these sandstorm photos are really great. I really love the way like this one looks. It's really neat. They're kind of a very painting-like quality to them. Uh-oh, got some naked Ewoks. Just gonna start bouncing around. I like the hair dryer in there. Anybody found that hair dryer? They got that on their shelf. The Akbar cooler. Got Slave Leia, of course. You gotta have a Slave Leia. There's a lot of set photos which are cool, but usually it's so far back there. Any detail of anything is kind of lost. Oh, Vader reveal. Hey. Collecting parts for that. Alright, we're going to do another jump. V2 probably. I can't exactly tell what that is, and black and white kind of blends in with his jacket. Good bunker photo of the DL-44 there. This fella. Don't see a lot of front end photos of that prop that I'm aware of. Sarlacc pit. I really like the original Sarlacc. I don't like when they added the tentacles and stuff. I know, I think a lot of people will probably agree with me. It just seems silly. I don't know. For something that slowly digests over 1,000 years, I feel like it was a little too animated and kind of gave it a silly look. I don't know. It was a lot scarier before. Let's see what's on this one. A lot of indoor shots, but they're all tiny. Gosh. There's a firing shot there of the DL-44. That's a pretty famous photo. Like, I've seen that one around. It's been floating around. Big. See, that's the size you want. That's actually pretty decent reference for Red 3 there. Making sure nothing too important. That's a really cool. I would love to have that frame. That's a neat one. See, this is really kind of neat here. This is the painting, and then they put more structure in front of it, so it's the same thing. They just put more. They physically put some stuff on there to get some parallax of, you know, things moving as the camera position changes. So it kind of goes like that against the background. Gives it a three-dimensional look. That's a cool photo. That's great. That's pretty awesome too. Ah. Talking about the score here. This is silly. I had fighting the dragon. I think it's from Dragon Slayer. Not a real thing. I'm glad it didn't show up in the movie because it would have looked just so cheesy to have this like random fantasy creature, you know, from like, you know, The Hobbit. Oh, hey. It's SB19. That's my one. Hold on, one sec. And here's the real one. SB19. Love it. It's crazy. This is a painting, and they just left out holes here, and then they animated behind it. It's pretty amazing. And yeah, there's the composed shot. There's like one of the pieces they put in there. All right, this looks like mostly promotional stuff. Well, they're still doing some paintings. They're still doing some work here. Yeah, it's getting a lot more promo. Yeah. That was just sad. Destroying the sets, man. That was all worth so much money. That's how much money would we pay for that? I know there's some Falcon bits in there. I think it says up here. Yeah, back seat of Falcon. You can see it written on here. Gosh, that's it. All right, that was the making of Return of the Jedi. The quick flip through. Pretty interesting book. I think it's most valuable to just read it. The photos are good, but they're small and they're black and white mostly. And like I said, you can get the digital copy. Speaking of that, I will have affiliate links in the description. They are to Amazon. I get a tiny kickback if you click on it and you purchase something, like pennies. But I will have this book on there, and I will have the first 2 in the series as well. So yeah, it helps me out. Doesn't cost you a thing. So I appreciate it if you do. Let me know what you guys think of this book. I think it's pretty cool. I've not been able to get through all of these yet, all the way, because I've just recently picked them up. I've just been kind of flipping through, reading sections that I stumble across. So I wouldn't be a person to do a book report on the text, but I've been through it a little bit. Yeah. So that's going to be it. I'm going to have more on the X-Wing helmet soon. It's a lot of waiting for things to dry and cure. I like to let things really cure and set up before I start messing with them, because I don't like it when things come undone. So, if I got a glue or a paint or a solvent or something like that, it's got to dry. A lot of times I'll give it a full 24. So, but progress is being made. We got some obstacles to overcome on that, and we're working out ideas on how to solve those. Anyways, that's going to be it for the making of Return of the Jedi book review, flip through. Is it a good prop reference? Not really. There's other books. But that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.